Gather around, island lovers. It's Demi and Jasmine with your Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. As you know, one of our own, Demi, has become a mom since last season, and Pink Stork has been essential in her transition to raising a future hot bombshell entering the villa. All of Pink Stork products undergo strict testing and can help with everything from menopause, PMS, pregnancy, and postpartum. We are hormonal girlies. That's like a really hard word to say. Hormonal girlies over here.
Amen.
And the PMS, dude, major. And the PMS suites are amazing at curbing any nausea or digestive upset that comes with your period. And we all know that feeling. And you can still take it even if you're nursing. Use the quiz at their website to find a regimen best tailored to your needs. Pink Stork is tailored to support you every step of the way throughout motherhood and womanhood. Go to pinkstork.com/firepitchat and use promo code firepitchat for 15% off. It just helps take the edge off all those things that women go through in all stages of life because you really always have something. If it's not pregnancy, it's postpartum. If it's not pregnancy or postpartum, it's PMS. If it's not PMS, it's menopause. So
the one good thing about pregnancy is not having periods. Sorry, male
Dude.
listeners.
Yeah, sorry, one male listener, if you're even still here.
Honestly, like Twitter's not even fun anymore on Love Island because like all I see are these weird spam like porn videos. Like I'm like,
Ew.
it's like all I see, the hashtag Love Island. So I'm like, honestly, no one's here.
Yeah, like I think we all dipped after Casa, and that's why I petitioned for a restructure for next season.
Yeah.
Cut the season down.
Yeah, I think so too. I didn't watch All Stars, but I'm wondering if people liked that season better because it was shorter.
Well, I think Love Island USA is shorter than UK because it's already almost done.
About Love Island USA, like, and versus UK are people. It's like there's like a meme of someone riding the train and it's like sun is shining and that's like US and there's like fucking downpouring and sad over here and they're like UK. I'm like, damn, like,
yeah, no, I'm
good.
even getting like US Love Island reels.
Right, like my TikTok, in the America's Sweethearts, that girl Ari, who I really liked, she was like the one who got cut because she was too short. She was gorge.
Yeah. Tell me she's on Love Island.
No, but her ex, she posted a TikTok saying when your boyfriend dumps you to go on Love Island and he has to hear your name every week, like because of Ariana. Yeah, I forgot what his name is. An H word or something? Hareem? I don't know. But what a small world.
So you're telling me Ari got cut from America's Sweetheart and then her boyfriend dumped her?
But she's a Miami Dolphins. Sorry. Not a Miami. Is she a Miami Dolphins or University of Miami? No. She's Miami Dolphins.
Oh, no.
She's a Miami Dolphins cheerleader.
Okay, but we don't, and Dolphin fins up, but like we don't have, we're not up to stuff with the cheerleaders like the Dallas Cowboys,
No, I know. And to be honest, like I keep following her because like she like, I really liked her in the show and she like has said nothing about the show. Like all of the other ones, even who got cut, were like, I'm back.
Right.
Like, I think this girl like severely got embarrassed. Why are we talking about this?
Yeah, wrong show. No, we were about to recap America's Sweetheart.
Oh my god. Okay, so this episode was pretty good. We left off with Mimii wanting Ayo crawling on the terrace.
Yeah, dude.
Yikes.
Like, honestly, she put everything on the table. Like, she had laid it all out there, and the rejection was loud.
Oh my god, it's so embarrassing to watch.
For Ayo to, like, for everything Ayo did in this episode speaks volumes because it's so taking a stance for Ayo. It is so strong for Ayo. What a normal person would see is just, like, a mere normal, like, taking a choice. Like, this is huge for Ayo.
I know. I cannot believe he said no. Like,
I can't believe and Joey was literally, if that was me, I would have gone upstairs. Because if someone asked me to do something 3 times in a row, I'm just gonna be like, okay, fine. Like, Joey was literally like, I'm one step up. Come on, Io. One more step. Come on, Io. Like literally
Joey
calling
cracked me
him
up
like a
in that.
puppy. Dude, he was like so desperate for it to happen because he knew the drama that would ensue.
I think he knew the drama, and I also think he just like felt for Mimii sitting up there. Like he saw Mimii like sitting, ducking, and she's like duck. Like it's just, and she's like sitting on the floor waiting for him. Like I've never felt secondhand embarrassment like that.
And he was like, Mimii, he's not coming. Like
she's like duck. He's like Joey. Joey cracked me up like that. Uncle Joey.
No, Uncle Joey was really funny. But for Mimii to need to speak to him in private, like she had ulterior motives. She was gonna put it on him. Because why couldn't she just pull him for a chat like she ended up doing? Like I think she thought they were gonna kiss or something. Like I think she thought she was gonna put it on the table and like I am leaning more towards you. And
she's like forgetting that she has no power in this though.
Yeah, like I think she's forgetting what Io did to her, which is like
it's bizarre.
Honestly, what's happening is I think everyone's saying it's not over between Mimii and Io got in her head.
Yeah.
And made her think like it's not over between us. But I think what everyone meant by that was that Mimii, you still have feelings for Io. Like I don't think necessarily everyone
there was a few episodes where Io was torn.
But like a week ago at this point, and in Love Island, that might as well be 2 months ago.
Like going off of.
But I will say, since then, Io has told Sean, like, "Are you asking me how I feel about Mimii or not?" And Sean's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "I'm not into it." Like he has been more straight up recently.
I just thought about when he's like having the talk with Jessica, and Joey's like, "Io, what are you doing, bro?" And he's like, "There's nothing there, bro. It's dead." Like I'm like, oh my god, like he was so done with that. Like and then Mimii comes up to him and asks him to go on the chat. I honestly crawled out of my skin.
And when she's like walking up to him, you can tell he's like talking to whoever's in front of him, but he knows Mimi's walking up and he's just like thinking like she's about to fucking pull me, dude.
100%.
Oh my god, like honestly, I think Io tried to let Mimii off in the nicest way possible before this. But like no one understood it because it was Io and like no one understood what he was saying. So I think tonight he like really had to drop the hammer.
Yeah.
Because I think he was literally like, I'm not like gonna get cornered into this bullshit again over someone like he clearly, guys, come on. Like he's not gonna choose Mimii. He already didn't choose Mimii time and time again, you know?
Right. But to be fair, like he was confusing for like a second, and like, if a girl has feelings for a guy and he gives her an ounce,
totally,
she's taking the mile, and she's like Grace, like that conversation was amazing. Like she thinks they're getting back together, and I feel like that was part because because of this flirty banter. But even when she was talking to Jessica, like Mimi's talking in riddles now. Like what did she even say?
Right. No, I could not follow that conversation.
Yeah, at all. Even Jessica's like, huh, okay.
Yeah.
Like it was just weird. She's just embarrassed.
Yeah, she's embarrassed. Her pride's hurt. Like that stings. Don't care who you are, what you've been through. That hurts. You got left in the terrace by yourself. Then you had to come down. And then he like pies you off to your face.
Oh my
God. Just bad. It's obviously Io's fault where Mimii let it get to that level because he didn't shut it down earlier. Like for sure it is Io's fault.
Yeah.
And like only as an outsider how you can see that Io like probably isn't into it. Like it even confused us, but it was more clear for us than it would ever be for Mimii. So I'm not faulting Mimii for that. But
it's wild that him and Jess got voted least compatible again.
I think people just want him. Gone. The public wants him with Mimii, I think.
Yeah.
Mimii or no one.
Mimii or no one, yeah. Because you can't say they're not compatible.
I think they're one of the most compatible couples there. Like, it doesn't... That's where, like, the feelings about the individual people creeps in. I don't think people... Like, what is there to dislike about Jessica? Like, I don't know. She doesn't really...
I don't
she's
either. Like, honestly, there's nothing to dislike about her. She's handled herself really well. She seems like she's really nice.
Yeah, like I think she's trying her best with the card she's dealt, which is like being in the middle of these two people, but really liking Io, but trying to be nice to the girls. Like I think the votes came more for Io, people not liking Io and what he did to Mimii.
Yeah.
But I was not expecting that.
What?
That they'd be in the bottom.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Then the Islanders had that party. That must be like, it's like, I feel like when you get put into solitary confinement and oh my God, I don't know why I got stuck onto these. Oh, I think it was like a Kardashian episode where she goes and visits like, what's that gnarly prison that's like on an island?
Alcatraz?
That. And like these people who get put into solitary confinement, if there's like a poster on the wall added, it like fucks with them. Like, I don't know why. I'm like, I feel like hearing music live must be just like orgasmic to these Islanders.
No, totally. Like, do you think they even listen to music like on the radio ever? Like, do you think they give them any kind of
right?
Them watching the soccer game the other night, like I know like people are super into football, soccer, whatever.
Yeah.
But like I think the Euro Cup's like a huge deal. Like I think it's like our equivalent to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But like they were all like doing the chants. Like it was so cute. And then they give them that little ass TV in the bedroom and made them all stand around it.
Like what if
like I think they wheeled that in.
What if they like all like put on one movie and like all the Islanders got to like watch a movie every night and go to sleep? Like that would be nice.
Imagine for 8 weeks though you had no music. It was just your thoughts and small talk.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I wonder
I would
when
need
the
an
texts come
insane
in,
asylum.
like maybe the Saturdays they get to like play music and shit, like when they're getting their hair done or their nails or whatever.
I mean, and like recording, like while they're recording, they definitely can't listen to music or like sing along because it's like copyright.
Oh, right.
So if they want to use it in the show, so it's like on Big Brother where they film 24/7, if you like sing words to a song, like they'll make you stop singing because it's copyright. So I'm sure because they don't want to miss like something they could air, they don't let them like listen to music or sing along to music or anything while they're filming.
I think it's just literally silence. I would
that would be enough to send me into like I would be acting crazier than Nicole.
That's what I'm like saying.
No wonder that like people lose their minds.
Yeah, like you don't even need alcohol.
No. That would like be worse for me.
So that's what I'm saying. It must be just like you're on ecstasy when you hear live music, and especially like dope like dance music like that. Like I love those songs.
Dude, I'm obsessed with Jess Glynn. I was like,
I didn't know that was her. Like I didn't know that she sang those. I just knew those songs. Like like those kind of songs you really just don't know the artists.
Totally.
Yeah. But that was dope. And then we have 2 bombshells come in, Lola and Harry. What do you think about them?
I really like how Harry was just like full force sticking it on Grace. I was like, finally.
And Jessica's like, oh my God, you can cut the tension with the knife. Like it was really intense. But do you think Grace was into it?
I think like she likes that kind of like, exactly. So I don't know if that's her type because she said over and over like that's not her type on paper, like Joey Essex, and he's giving me Joey Essex vibes.
Yeah.
But I think he is like blowing smoke up her ass in a really good way. Like I think she needs that and wants that. So I think it may work out until the end of the season, which is like literally what, 2 weeks? A week and a half?
We're counting down the days.
Literally. I'm like, it's only like 13 days away.
I'm like obsessed with his tattoos. Like just all like if I could just oh, I love a tatted guy.
I could have told you that for sure. That is for sure your vibe.
Yeah,
the tats.
That's not your vibe, right?
Probably not. No, I don't like have a thing against tats, but it's not like something I look for.
Girl.
Clark said he might get a tattoo.
Wow. It's going to be like that big.
Yeah, no, it's literally going to be like a miniature J on his ring finger.
Oh, Mike wants to get a ring finger tat.
Oh my God.
Is that for
honestly,
real? Honestly,
how cute if they went together.
Is that
like
Clark is for real? I've been like drawing it on his because we can't figure out the design.
You're so cute.
Because it's like on your hand. And you can't be stuck with my bullshit ass ring. Half fucking bullshit. Like I can't believe I have this. Like, this is so bad. Anyway, I fuck with this hairstyle though that these kids are doing with this long hair.
It's bad. It's so
everywhere
bad, you guys.
though. You walk the mall, dude, and you'll see every guy with. It's like they take the back of their hair and they just brush all of the hair forward.
Yeah,
It's like hurt. Like, you know when you are in the pool and your hair gets like that?
Yeah. Or if your hair's like super greasy and it's been like sitting to one
Ew.
side and then you try to part it a different way.
Exactly.
Oh my God. No, I don't know what is going on with the guys in this age group.
Yeah.
This generation. But the hair is suffering. I will tell you.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
agree.
It's suffering.
It's like, where's that flow that we all had in high school? Now it's this like weird like mop on the top of their head. So I feel like that is like, it's like putting him down a few points for me, but I'm into him and I like his energy. And Lola, like, Joey needs to be like not a pedophile here. Like, Joey, she's like literally 12 years younger than you. This is
also
weird.
Also, like, anyone calling her Joey's ex, like,
oh my God, what a fucking bullshit ass title. Like, they liked a few Instagrams. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, like, they've seen each other on Instagram before. That would be like me saying I'm like dating anyone, like, literally in the world. Like, there's billions of people on Instagram. Like, are we being serious? So that was just a joke and a half. Joey needs to step off it. Like, Joey, act your age. Like,
no, for real. And if you're trying to look for a wife, like, she ain't it. Like, please, it's weird.
She ain't it, dude. But it is weird at this point. Like, Joey, weird. No, you got to stay away because it's a publicity thing at this point. Yeah, no, like Uncle Joey, this could be a scandal.
Like, the publicist is like running into the villa, like, Joey, no, Joey, no.
Just like, get an earpiece into Joey right now. This is not acceptable.
Ruben and her, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
let's just split up Ruben. And, you hate Ruben.
I'm just like still over Ruben. Yeah.
Do you think he's the most like that's ever given you an ick? Like the most?
Pretty close.
I know. I feel like it is.
I don't know. Like he just snapped something in me. Like I fear I will never forgive Ruben.
You felt the bond.
Yeah, I felt the bond,
like the
and then I took the bond away. I snapped it.
Yeah, so I thought they were gonna choose and break up another couple, but I'm glad they didn't. So then we have the vote for least compatible. Grace and Ruben, Jess and Io, and Lola or Lolly and Connor.
Right.
What I love about this is that Nicole has to decide.
Me too, because finally she's got to freaking like say it with her chest.
Literally,
do you know what I mean?
I am obsessed with this. Like, thank you.
And she was bawling her eyes out. I guarantee when they go to pictures, you're like, I made Kieran do it. You know?
Yeah, exactly. They better make her read the names.
Exactly. I was like, were you surprised Kieran and her were number one picked? I was too. Like, am I delusional for thinking it was going to be Shauna and Matilda?
No. I feel like that would probably be next. Like, who else would be?
Right, because like I just think Shauna and Matilda, like, they don't really fight. I do think they're compatible. Like, they bounce off each other well.
Yeah, like I would not call Nicole and Kieran compatible.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah, they're
dating.
boyfriend and girlfriend, but like that doesn't make them compatible. Like literally anyone can be a boyfriend and girlfriend, and half of them are toxic. Like, they are a little bit toxic. Would they work in the real world? I think no. I really don't see Nicole. Honestly, I kind of saw his
like face like stare at this girl and like be like, damn.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Kieran's going to be like, wait, I can be getting with all these girls. Like, I can be doubling my 120 number by the end of Q4. Like, I'm out of here, dude. Like,
yeah, like, but her traits are only going to amplify on the outside. So it's going to be
so much worse.
Yeah.
And they don't live near each other. It's like you can't keep that watchful eye.
Imagine her texting. Like, she's texting paragraphs non-stop, dude.
Non-stop, calling him non-stop. If he doesn't answer, FaceTime him a million times. Like,
yikes.
Like, I'm sorry. He is not. It's one thing to be in the island in the villa reassuring her, like on an island with 6 other people. It's another thing when it's like you're just sitting there talking to your mates, your friends,
Yeah.
and she's calling you nonstop. Like that's gonna wear on him.
Someone was saying that Kieran is straight up just like playing this game, like, and honestly, I got the vibe where when Sean came back from his date and he was telling them that he made him exclusive, everyone was pumped except for Kieran. Like, did you notice his look? Like, he was like I feel like he was like, fuck, like I need to do something. Because then literally that night he made her his girlfriend.
You're right. I can see that too, where he's like, oh, I got to step up my game.
And I'm like, this 21-year-old, like 50K is a lot.
100%. Also, just like the notoriety that's going to come after it. Like, just like followers, sponsorships.
Right.
Like,
but it's like, if you're the winner, do you really get the most?
No, I think it's more about like longevity being on TV. Like, right. I think if you make it to the final, it's whoever people like more. You're gonna get the most, like follows. But like, I don't necessarily think the winners get, like Tommy and Molly May are a perfect example of that. Right. Like they didn't win, but they're like the most popular by far. So I think it's just like if you get to the final.
Oh my God, my thought is literally floating away as I am speaking. Oh, because I remember seeing Jess. Was that her name? Jess and Sammy? Jess?
Yeah.
Like she has in her bio like season 10 winner of Love Island. And I'm like, wow. It's like we forget that this is actually like a game.
But you could have like asked me who won that season. I would have never told you it was Jess.
Exactly. Like she like disappeared on me and I don't like her and Sammy. And also like you're not with your couple. Isn't that weird to like put that in your Instagram bio? When
it's like you didn't win with who you...
Right. You're like not with the guy that you won with.
That's so
that's
weird.
Why it's honestly, like, is this like a game? And that's like, is Kieran playing this game and is he going for that cash?
Because, like, to me, the end goal of people being on Love Island isn't necessarily the number one spot. I think people like that because it's like, oh, the public likes us the most, right? But I think, like, the end goal is just to literally have the most airtime possible. Because it's, like, in your face, and then you're going to get the most followers. Like, we're not going to remember Connor. Like,
right.
In a week, I will not know Connor existed.
Yeah, who will I remember from this? I'll honestly only remember Matilda, I feel like.
Yeah. Like, I'll remember Matilda and...
Mimii,
and I'll probably remember Nicole, but, like, not for reasons you want to be remembered, you know?
She'll be gone. And I will purposely try my hardest to forget her.
Like, I remember Abby.
She bothers me so... Yes, exactly. But Nicole bothers me, like, to my core. Like, she is what Ruben is to you.
Yeah, I see that. Because it's, like, on both sides for Nicole. Like, she won't stand for anything. She doesn't support the girls. She's, like, so insecure with Kieran.
Yeah.
It's just, like, it's everything.
All of it.
Yeah.
She's, like, looks over to Matilda. She's like, what the fuck? Like, and Matilda's like, bro, like, not my problem.
Literally.
Literally, like, her face was like, not my problem. So I guess we'll see what their vote is, which will obviously be Lolly and Connor. Thank the Lord have mercy. We will say goodbye to Connor.
Thank Connor. You should be grateful you lasted this long. You're just too nice for this show.
Agreed. Like, you're just like a background character. He's an NPC.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good.
Agreed.
I have to just coach Mike on like how to babysit our kid. You know what I'm saying? It's wild.
Just how to rear your child.
I'm like, you're a babysitter. Like, for real. Okay, guys, thank you all for listening to Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. I'm your host, Demi, and this is Jasmine. We appreciate you listening. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast wherever you get your podcasts. So be sure to leave us a 5-star review and share with your fellow island lover. And we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.